Okay, it's been a few months. We are coming up the first bridge here at Thousand Islands in the St. Lawrence Seaway area. It's a beautiful day, especially compared to last time I was here. I think it was what, February, March when I was here, and now here we are at the end of May. Just beautiful out. Just gorgeous. You look down along the waterway down there, the big old cabin cruiser. I don't know if you can see down in the water, the big old cabin cruiser coming through, just cruising through. Wow, is it beautiful. This is amazing. Taking it easy up through here. Speed limit's 40, but I'm only going 30. I'm not in that big a hurry. Not that many people behind me, and they'll survive. We're going to be safe. So, up into Canada here shortly. Crossing the border momentarily, and on up into Ontario. And here we are, just about a mile and a half from Canada. The upper end of Interstate 81 here in New York, and it will be ending shortly. Off to the left, we have American Customs, and I am coming into Canadian Customs here shortly. It is definitely beautiful up this way, but as we can see, American Customs, very large facility here, and making it happen.
Good morning.
Just signing in here. I'll be a couple minutes.
That's fine.
There you go.
Thank you, sir.
Leaving Canada Customs, making a quick pit stop here, doing a quick walk around. Gonna hop back in and boogie it north up to the 401, gonna head east and make my way towards Valleyfield. Beautiful scenery up through here, crossing the other bridges up on the Canadian side of Thousand Islands. Can't even begin to explain how nice it is up here. Just absolutely beautiful. Getting off at the exit for Valleyfield. Gonna hang a right, head south. It's probably about 3 miles-ish down through town. Cute little town up here in Canada. This is Quebec, probably about 25 minutes west of downtown Montreal, maybe 30 minutes west of downtown Montreal. We come down through the 201, get down to Rue des Fabres Road or street, I'm not sure which, hang a right, and we're going to go through a residential area and back probably about 3/4 of a mile. On the left-hand side, we will be arriving at Grace. We are not allowed to video inside of Grace, so the camera will stop when I arrive at their gate. And I was there for about 3 or 4 hours-ish before I emptied out with a load of clay that I picked up in Aiken, South Carolina. Hope you've enjoyed the trip so far. Stay tuned for more. Okay, Waterloo, New York, coming around to the Petro. And as we look off to the left here, it looks like Western Express. Did a great job of coming around the ramp and laying it over. I'm sure that their safety department is thrilled at that today. That's awesome. Good job, Western. And that's what you get for flying around the ramp. The sign says 20 to 30 miles an hour for a reason, but we're going to get into the Petro and get some fuel and get back on it. Okay, this is the second one today that decided they wanted physics to take over. This is at 290 and 90. Good job, boys. Flip that thing upside down there on the ramp and make it happen. A little bit too fast for the curve. I am at the ALE Truck Wash in Dalton, Ohio. It's a cute little town down on Route 30 between Wooster, Ohio and Massillon, Ohio, home of the Massillon Tigers. That's a storied high school football program right there. But I am getting washed out. Right behind me, these fellows are getting it knocked out. And then I am going up to Richmond, Ohio, which is about 25-30 minutes from here at the most, picking up a load of salt and taking it over to Toledo and then bouncing back to the house to get the truck into Kenworth because I have a sensor going bad. And well, it's not going bad, it is bad. But I've been able to nurse it thanks to the OTR Performance Diagnostics tool. I've been able to keep resetting the code and run the truck for a week to stay profitable and get it back down to Kenworth where they can take a look at it over the weekend and hopefully have it back up and ready to go right after the holiday. So these fellas are getting it here at ALE. Inside, get that clay out of there, and we're going to get on the road shortly and bounce. Catch you later. I am at Morton Salt in Richmond, Ohio. I came down out of Montreal today. I emptied out yesterday, actually I should say last night. I emptied out about 5 p.m. yesterday in Montreal. Made it down to Watertown, New York. Spent the night at the rest area in Watertown. Got up this morning, beat feet to Dalton, Ohio to a washout, which is down the road about 20 minutes. Have a quick preview of that previous to this. Now I'm at Morton. You come down this road to get in here, and I'll do a quick 360 here. So the scale is right over there, but one thing you'll notice here, this is a very tight dock to get into, and I will show you after I'm backed in a little bit clearer, but where that red Peterbilt is, you have to go down into the building there. And the problem is right across from there is a guard shack and a gate. That gate is open now, but normally that gate has been closed according to what I've heard. So you have to 90-degree into this opening in the building here. So it makes it kind of difficult. From what I understand, they're going to be blocking that gate off again, and this door is already difficult. I can't even begin to imagine with some of these guys with their 389s and studios, the difficulty they might have getting in there, but they're professionals, so I'm sure they'll make it happen. But nonetheless, we're here and waiting to get loaded, and I'm next. I'm actually pretty impressed. I've only been here for a little over an hour. I'm next to get loaded. Normally it can take 3, 4, 5 hours to get loaded here. I don't have that problem. Trailer's empty. Hear the thud, thud, thud. That means it's empty. Ha! Otherwise it'd be a thunk, thunk, thunk. So we're gonna get this done, get this salt on, get it over to Toledo in the morning, deliver it, get the truck to Kenworth to get the sensor fixed, and call it a Memorial Day weekend. So we'll catch you guys in a little bit. Jimmy's Road Life, LYFE. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. It helps me out. If you have a comment, drop one down below if you have a question about anything, and hit that like button. I would really appreciate it. That helps also. Catch you guys later on. Bye. Okay, I'm going to show you this. Here we have inside the bay. I'm backed in and getting loaded now. So we have Rose Trucking coming down the aisle. You pull up in here to set up to back in. Another gentleman's on the scale, and we come around back into this hole. And the problem is it's really dark down in here, and it's really hard to see. So there's 2 red lights in the back that we key on, and then we've got the stop light here, which stop, obviously, and then it's green, pull forward, and it's yellow to reverse, and that's how they tell us where we're at front to back. And they're loading number 2 right now. When they're done with that, I'll pull forward and do number 3. And for you Oakley people watching this, these 2 poles right here are the problem. It's dark in here, and when you back in, you run the risk of crushing into these things and ripping up your tubes and your fenders. So it can be pretty problematic at times. So anyhow, that's what it's like loading at Morton Salt when we come down into the black hole to set up to load. And when they close that gate over on the other side, then it's going to be a 90-degree turn in here, and you won't be able to pull forward. So anyhow, but you can see this is an old building, and then the salt piles out over there. So this facility has been here for, I think it's over 100 years. It is an old facility. So cool stuff. Morton Salt, Rittman, Ohio. Catch you later. Okay, I'm at Jones Hamilton in Walbridge, Ohio. We're bottom dropping the salt that I picked up yesterday in Rittman. Excuse me. I spent the night there in Rittman. I didn't leave. I was almost completely out of driving hours. I had an hour left. I was already 2-3 hours into a break, so I just stayed. Be done here probably within the next 30 minutes. I have tank 3 and 4 to go. It doesn't take long, as you can see. These fellas start pretty early. I got here, I guess it was about 5:15 and got started. So we're getting it knocked out. Gonna get it done. When I get wrapped up here, I'm gonna go straight over to the Eagle, get this trailer washed out so it's ready to go for next week. And as I said before, beat feet to Kenworth. Get this truck put in the shop for a sensor, which should be under warranty, and call it a Memorial Day weekend and get back out next week. So all in all, it's been a pretty decent week. Pleased with it. Pleased with pneumatics here at Oakley. Can't complain. Definitely a good division, a good company to lease onto, and I'm pleased. If you're interested in Bruce Oakley, hit me up. I'll be happy to help you. Jimmy's Road Life, LYFE@gmail.com. Don't hesitate. Help you in any way that I can. You guys take care. Enjoy. We'll catch you down the road. Have a great Memorial Day. God bless. I am cruising through the countryside here in Ohio. I'm on Route 250. I just came out of Ashland, Ohio, making my way down towards Route 30. Take that east, which will take me over through Wooster, Ohio, and on into Canton to get the truck dropped off. Got the trailer washed out this morning at the Eagle Truck Wash there in Perrysburg, and very smooth in and out, done, gone. Worked out great. So today was a success. I got up early at Morton Salt, bounced over to Walbridge, was able, actually went to Perrysburg, went to Blue Beacon, got the truck and trailer washed, jumped over to the Petro and got fuel, took a shower, bounced over to Walbridge to Jones Hamilton. Was emptying out there within 20 minutes of arriving, which was great. Wrapped up, over to the Eagle Truck Wash to get washed out, in and out, fairly smooth, and then nice little stroll down through the countryside to get to Kenworth of Canton. So, beautiful day, kind of cool here in Ohio, 54 degrees. It's down like 20 to 30 degrees from what it was the last couple of days here. It's a little bit brisk for 54. It's windy, it's actually chilly, but anyhow. So we're going to get over here and get this taken care of on a Memorial Day weekend. And remember, Memorial Day, this weekend is for the fallen. You could thank a veteran for their service this weekend, but that is more for Veterans Day. Memorial Day is for the men and women that have sacrificed their lives so we can have freedom. That's Memorial Day. It's all about them. God rest their souls. Thank you for your sacrifice. We genuinely appreciate you. So, that's that. Y'all take care. I'm going to get on across here. Peace out.